Welcome back to New England Lottery Tour. Now, this video I've been wanting to do for a while, and I am going to show you the top 3 tickets with the best odds of winning in Connecticut. These 3 are the ones you want to go for. If you see them and you have an extra 20 or extra 10, 2 or 20s, one's a 10. But these are the ones you really want to go for if you want to win. Now, if you do get a winner, you might just be getting your money right back, or you could get more. But the odds are in your favor to win a little better than most other tickets. The first one I'm starting with is this $100 bill. It's called the money ticket. It's loaded with $100 prizes. And I actually did one the other night when I originally tried shooting this video, but my camera didn't work. And so let's try this again. This ticket has 2 different games, winning numbers, and your numbers you match them to, and winning numbers and numbers you match them to. On one side, you're going to look for some symbols that could appear to win prizes. And another side, you're going to look for some multipliers. So, this is the 3rd best ticket. The odds are 3.40. Which is good for Connecticut. Most tickets go up towards the 4.50 range, I'd say. Let's see. The last one I did last night, I won 40 on. And just to make sure I wasn't getting another one off the same roll, this one was purchased at a all-town market, which is basically a Shell station with a really, really nice organic local convenience store inside. They only sell things that are organic or free trade or just I don't know, I want to call it hippie food, but stuff that's really good for the environment and just local business in general. Let's see. We got a 38, a 6. So, when I see things like this happen, I kind of get doubts because, we're looking for a 7, we got a 6 and 1 off. So that kind of gives me some doubts whenever I see things like that. But it is very possible. Yeah, I think that definitely might be happening because, see, now we have 33, we're looking for 34. It doesn't always happen, but, that's just, what I assume or what I feel like. Yeah. Especially like this. We need a 7, there's a 6, and there's an 8. So I really feel like it's impossible to get that 7. 26, we needed a 27. 19, we needed an 18. 17, we needed an 18. Last number on this part is a 23. So this side wasn't good, but we have a whole nother game here. Let's see, it would be so cool to find a multiplier. The one I did last night, I actually found did 2 times multiplier on the very first one I scratched. And it was only $20, but with the 2 times multiplier, it was $40. So I got double the money back. And that practically paid for doing this again. So it wasn't a loss. What I really want to do for one of our upcoming videos, I want to, well, I'm sure you could do it at home, but I mean, who wants to take time to do it and actually add up? I want to add and tabulate how much we actually have spent so far on tickets versus how much we've won, because I feel like that would be interesting to do. So this ticket doesn't look like it's gonna be one. I think we might have gave the money back to the state, but oh well. Yeah. We'll make sure we check that, but I think this ticket was a fail. But hey, I won yesterday, so not too bad. Okay. The second best ticket. We've done this before, but let's do it again. This is the $10 cash word. It is basically similar. It looks similar, but bigger than the $5 cash word. You have 2 games. Only this one, the 2 games don't exactly play separate. Well, they can. There's the black words and the red words. You could find all 6 red words, well, not all the red words, but 6 of them to win $100,000. That would be nice. But then you could combine 3 black words, 3 red words, 10,000. 4 black words, 2 red words, 6 black words. I mean, there are some really easy sounding odds here. I don't think it's actually as easy, but they make it sound easy. And the odds of winning on this ticket is 1 in 3.21. And that's just awesome. And I've had really good luck with these tickets. Ooh. Yeah, I noticed this when I was handed this ticket when I was buying it. When they went to pull it, they must have, ripped a little. And I think it might have ripped even, maybe a couple centimeters more in my bag. But I don't think it's interfering with this part. So hopefully it's still acceptable if we do win on it and need to take it to a lottery center to cash. First letter is a Z. Oh wow, there's 2 Z's in the first puzzle. You don't see that many Z's often, even though it's just 2. I feel like that's a really rare occurrence. Okay, I don't think there are any in the second game. Okay. That's definitely an H. It's hard to see, but it is an H, I'm sure. Because I don't think any other letter has the 2 diagonal lines like that. Okay, we got 4 H's so far. Is that it? Well, let's see how many, if we have any down here. There's one. Okay, we got an I, and we need an I for that bonus word. That's another thing. I don't know if I just mentioned or not. We had a time change. I'm like lacking sleep right now. I don't know if I mentioned that this ticket also, unlike the $5 one, it has a bonus word and a multiplier. You could multiply anything you win up to 10 times depending on what's under there. Oh, this is great. We have quite a few eyes. Well, I say this is great now, but it does look like there are just quite a variety of letters. So, because there are so many, I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to win on this ticket. And the words seem like pretty big words. I mean, things like this, I just feel like it's easier to complete words when they're smaller. That doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be able to complete them and they contain the same letters, but it just seems easier. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, there's a B right there. As I'm saying, I don't see him. And there's another one. And another one. Okay. And one right up there. One there. Oh wow, B was a pretty good letter. Usually there's not this many. And another one. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that many B's on the ticket, even though there wasn't a ton. That's like a lot for B's. Do we have a few Y's? Just one there. One here. One here. Okay, I think there was only 3 Y's on the whole ticket. That's not great. Let's see about V's. V's are another letter that really aren't phenomenally common. Okay, well there were 2 in the second puzzle. 2 is better than 1 or none. Okay. P's. There's 1 in ape. That was not good. Let's see. G. That was not good either. I do know there are X's somewhere on here, so this might not be bad. Yes, there are 2 on the second puzzle. Okay, and we have an A in the bonus word. I'm not feeling that confident about the bonus word, to be honest with everybody. I do not think we're getting that at the rate we're going. But we gotta stay positive. We're doing A's, and A's are always good to get. I think all those are good. Now let's do the second ones. Oh wow. Available is a pretty close word. Lab is a close word. We need some L's. L's would be good to get. And I think those are it for A's. Or at least that's it for the ones I see at the moment. There's a J. That wasn't an awesome letter. F. Why couldn't it be an E? We needed an E, not an F. There's an F in jellyfish. And shelf. There's an F there. We missed a Y here. Yeah, we're like 3/4 of the way done, and this is not looking too promising. Like, this goes to show, even though the odds are really good and the best, that still doesn't mean that it's a definite win or even a 50% chance win. It's still like 1 in 3 plus. Okay, we got E's. If we get an R, we could get our zebra. And I just found a few A's we were missing. That was good. Okay, idea just needs the D. We have a word, ape. We found a word. Yeah, L's would be really good to get. And D's. We have a first word here too. Beep. Okay. I still doubt it, but we are getting closer on that. At least we're getting closer. Were there ends anywhere? Oh, there's one. Okay, our next letter is an S. Again, L's would just be so amazing. They'd like take this home, I think. Okay, we have 2 words on the red side now. Beep and 6. It's an O, so that basically means there's no way we're getting this. Let's just for fun see what it would have been. $20. Not too disappointing. Normally when you know you're not getting it or you didn't get it, it's like a bigger prize. That way you feel like, oh my god, I need to buy another ticket. There was an S there. Even these would be just as good as L's. Okay, our last letter is an M, and I don't think that's gonna help. There aren't even any M's on the first card. And there's one here. And yeah, that's all. So we had ape here, and we didn't have U's, we didn't have D's, we didn't have W's, we didn't have L's, we didn't have C's, we didn't have T's. Down here we only had beep and 6. So this ticket did not turn out great. This one we got at Cumberland Farms. I'll make sure I scan this just to make sure. And I actually got another one of this. We'll do in another video. Maybe that one will be better. And let's move on to the best one ever. And this one's my absolute favorite. It's also a cash word. It's the $20 cash word. Edition 6. And this one has 3 puzzles. There's one on the back. And this one, each puzzle plays separately. It also has a multiplier up to 20 times now. And bonus word. Let's cross our fingers because odds on this one are the best Connecticut has to offer currently. 3.00. basically 1 in every 3 should be a winner. Well, not always, but statistically. We're starting with a B. Once again, the B's aren't proving to be too disappointing because there are more than one that I'm finding. Or at least more than one on the first puzzle. Let's turn this over and get our third. This has a couple B's. Okay. Now we're looking for Y's. Worry. Okay, not great on the Y's. Whoops, sorry. W. It's always exciting when you scratch off a letter and like you see it right there. Right almost next to it. Something about F's are kind of disappointing because when you start scratching them and you see those lines, you just automatically think, oh yes, I got the E. And when you can't find that bottom line, it's just automatic disappointment. It wouldn't be that bad if like there was more than 1 or 2. Okay, S's are usually pretty good. Let's see how many we can find. Okay, well we're close to getting the word bus. If we get to U, that is. was thinking about it, and I was wondering if it's possible or if anyone's ever won on a cash word without like any E's or A's. Because those are just like so common and so plentiful usually. It's too bad that Z wasn't an X, because I'm seeing so many X's. And like, no Z. There has to be one somewhere, I would think, right? I mean, there might not be one on each game, but there should be one somewhere. Oh. This is probably the only one, and it was right there. Up on top of the second one. I'm thinking that's it. We might find one hiding somewhere eventually. It's such a good feeling when like there's two letters right together. Oh, I forgot about our bonus word. We have a W. I am not having high hopes for this one so far. This might not be a great night for tickets, but let's see. It just feels like we're almost halfway done practically, and it's really not getting close. Now we have a V. Like, these letters just are not on point with these cash words today. I bought these at the wrong time or from the wrong place. Yay, we have a word. Bus. We have the word bus. Okay, starting the second half. Oh, we finally have a second letter for our bonus word. Okay, getting this O was like just a really good thing. Just like starting to restore my face a little bit. Not all the way. I still don't think we could win on this one yet, because I don't see a complete or near complete pass. But this is starting to fill in a little better, so it's not quite as disappointing as the other one was, I felt. But, I mean, that's the lottery. You're taking your chances when you buy tickets. It could be something good. You never know. But you want to be careful and budget. I mean, you don't want to get addicted to doing tickets or numbers or however you play it. You don't want to be spending money like you don't have to spend. You have to take care of your family, take care of your bills, take care of what you need to take care of, and make sure you're secure in your finances before you play with money. And like in our videos we've been doing, I know it looks like we're wasting a lot of money, and that's kind of how this started, but you have to understand that I budgeted with like the first 100 and whatever the exact amount is we spent. That wasn't like my whole paycheck or all the cash I had left on me. I made sure I was prepared, and that was just money I wanted to like do something fun with. I could have gone to the casino or done like Dave and Buster's or like just something fun, but like I decided I felt like doing this. And I mean, most of what we buy comes from the profits of what we played and got back. I really don't put more than $10 or $20 extra, or if anything, into the videos we've been doing. And a couple of these videos took a couple tries with some technical difficulties, but things happen, and I mean, the tickets we scratched, we got our money and put it back in and did our tickets and repeat. This was the first time I kind of felt relieved getting the letter X, because I was seeing them, and when we first got the Z, like, I knew we had X's, and I was just thinking that would have been, like, so much better to get for a letter. Okay, we have E's. E's and A's are just so fun to get, because those just really fill everything in so much nicer. And it makes the path to winning anything so much easier. It doesn't matter what words you have or what kind of ticket you have. It's just the English language. There are so many A's and E's. And I guess vowels in general. See, we have a word. So we have 2 words on the first ticket. Bus and used. We have a used bus. Oh, there's another word. Fez. What is a Fez? I thought that was the kid from that 70s show, or the character, rather. Like, I literally thought Fez was, like, a name. Or maybe, like, a nickname for something. I don't know. But I didn't think it was, like, a word. If you know what Fez means, could you comment and let us know? Because I'm kind of curious. I might Google that after. If I remember it, that is. So, we're halfway to a bonus word. And only 3/4 of the way done. I forget that, like, you could just, like, flip that over, and it always ends up turning it, and then it's upside down. So my hopes still aren't super high, but we're definitely getting close to a few things. So, I mean, it's not impossible, so that feels good. Oh wait, we didn't have A's. Disregard that. I was thinking I missed A's. Oh, but we do have word here with letters we do have. I think this is our first word on this puzzle. Like, it's so easy to just confuse yourself or scratch the wrong spot sometimes, especially when you're tired. That's why you always want to check. So I was just looking as I was going, and I think these two are equally close. We have bus and used, and we have Fez and Fox, but nothing actually winning yet. So we just need 2 letters here, and we have 2 letters left, so it's not impossible, but to me it's not likely. I mean, I know I'm showing you this and telling you this is the best odds, these are the ones you want, if you want better odds of winning anything, but that still does not mean you're gonna win. Okay, the I was good, but didn't complete anywhere. It would be good to get the R. Or even a L or A, I guess. So it's not definite, it doesn't have to be an R. An L or A would probably be equally great. But I don't think it's likely. It's another time where, I mean, when it gets this close, you're most likely to get like a random letter that's not really gonna help you. Like, we'll probably get to Q. Because that's a random letter, it's not gonna get us any further. Oh my gosh, I predicted it. We got the Q. That was unfortunate, but I know what I'm talking about. That was unfortunate, but at least I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so in conclusion, these are the best odds. I mean, you're not going to win every time, but this was the 3rd best. This wasn't even the best, but I did win 40 on it last night and double the money. So, that said, don't waste money you don't have on these plays, but if you have a spare 20 or 10 to do something fun with, these are the ones you probably want to go for, because those are the best odds. In Connecticut, that is. I know Massachusetts has a couple that are like 2-point-something for odds. But if you're in Connecticut and you want to play a ticket and you want the best chance of winning, these are the ones you want to go for. Okay, thanks for watching, and good luck. I hope you have better luck than I did tonight. And goodbye, guys.